Chris Coborn is a man of purpose and strategy. Following in his father's footsteps, Chris has grown the family's grocery store business from 34 locations to 54 since becoming CEO in 2007. He has also added more than 15 of the 70 convenience, liquor, and other retail stores that Coborn's owns and operates throughout the upper Midwest. Today, the employee-owned company employs more than 8,000 and generates around $1.4 billion in annual revenue.
We serve a lot of rural markets. That seems to be more our niche, our focus with our growth strategy. A lot of it is looking at the markets that have a need that's absent to that community, and do we have a business model that can fit? There's a lot of things that go into the equation, but we're fortunate that we've been more lucky than smart.
A year after becoming CEO, Chris took a leap of faith and purchased Simon Delivers, an online grocery ordering and home delivery service, renaming it Coborn's Delivers. That acquisition gave Coborn both an entree into e-commerce and into the Twin Cities market.
I nearly lost my job in that acquisition. My dad wasn't a big fan of e-commerce, but he wasn't a real big fan of smartphones either. And as you saw the millennial, that generation embracing the convenience of their phone, you could see down the road that e-commerce would end up having more presence in our industry.
Strategic diversification and Chris's active involvement in the company's operations, as well as the community, have earned him a positive reputation among employees and consumers. Each year, Coborn's donates more than $3 million and thousands of volunteer hours to its local communities.
My style of leadership is very participative. I like understanding all the moving parts so that I can be a better leader. So I take interest in all levels of the organization's roles so that I can be supportive wherever I can to make this organization a better place to work, and a great place to shop. We've been very lucky that we have a really qualified, experienced team that each have their own disciplines and strengths, and it's my job to see that they stay focused on their strategies.
One example of Chris's efforts to make Coborn's a better organization was his decision to build a new $14.5 million corporate headquarters. Not only has the new building improved inefficiency, such as traveling between 4 office locations, it has brought his staff together for the first time in 10 years.
The collaboration between areas of the organization has never been better because of the proximity to each other, and it also sends a message that we want to be here for another 30 plus years as an organization. I look forward to celebrating our centennial and watch the company continue to grow, and it's a combination of a lot of things. My father thought that I was totally nuts to spend this much money on an office building, because he reminded me that the money was made where those registers were located.
Although they didn't always see eye to eye, Chris's father, Dan Coborn, who led the company for more than 40 years, always stood behind him, teaching him valuable lessons along the way.
He was my biggest supporter and promoter, and somebody that I could always count on to take a risk. And he always told me this lesson I'll never forget: take chances, trust your instincts, but if you make a mistake, for God's sake, don't make it twice, because it could cost the company its future. So that was a lesson that I haven't forgotten, and one that I try to teach the folks I work with.